What up, all my fight fans? We got ourselves a fight night this Saturday. We got ourselves Max Holloway taking on the Korean Zombie in Singapore. So you know what that means, guys. That means this fight is going to be bright early. This fight is going to be, I want to say, around 5 a.m. Pacific time, 8 a.m. Eastern time. So definitely set your clocks. Hopefully you guys catch it. Me, I probably won't be able to catch it, but I'll definitely catch it later on and during the day. That's a pretty early morning, but for you early sunrisers, I'm sure you guys would definitely enjoy that. So let's get into the fight, shall we? This is definitely took us all by surprise. I want to say, really, if you really think about it, like no one ever saw this coming. We saw Korean Zombie. His last time he fought was against Alexander Volkanovski back in April of last year, and what a beating that was! Oh my God, that was just he got brutalized. He completely just got dominated from pillar to post. It was just really a bad beatdown for Korean Zombie. On the other hand, you got Max Holloway. That same year, he did lose to Volkanovski in a very brutal way as well, but he was able to bounce back over a rising up-and-coming young star in Arnold Allen. So that was definitely a good win for Max Holloway, and for the time being, he's been away. He's been away for a little while. I'm sure we all know what's going on over there in Hawaii, and he's made that really crystal clear that he's fighting for his the Hawaiian people and such like that. So definitely, I'm sure there's been a lot on Max Holloway's mind, etc., etc. So going into this fight, again, this was a very surprising fight announcement when it did get announced, because we see Max Holloway, who is your number one contender, but Korean Zombie not necessarily anywhere near that. I think he's ranked number 8 if I'm correct. And he it's just a really bad matchup, but it was a matchup that these guys wanted. It's a matchup that none of these guys ever have fought. These guys had never went toe to toe with each other before, so they've always wanted that. And now, the UFC like, hey, you know what? We got nothing for Korean Zombie, and we really got nothing for Max. So let's match these guys up, put them on a fight night, and here we are. Of course, we all feel and really are pretty much 100% sure that Max Holloway is going to win. Now, of course, Korean Zombie does have a punch of chance. Korean Zombie does have the ability to knock someone out. We saw what he was able to do to Frankie Edgar and such. And but you never know. But on paper, it should be Max Holloway's night. Max Holloway is just a better boxer. Max Holloway has a longer arms. Max Holloway has a better stand-up. Max Holloway has great takedown defense and such like that. So yes, 100% this should be a Max Holloway fight. A Max Holloway fight to win, I should say. So with that being said, what is going to be next for Max Holloway if and when he does win? Well, it's really hard to say, because he's already went 3 times with the champion, Volkanovski. 3 times. And each time it did not go his way. Now, yes, the first 2 were a little bit razor thin close. Very close, that it could have gone either way. Well, that last one was complete annihilation. Like, it was not even close. It was not even a competition. It was nothing compared to those 2 first matchups. It was complete domination for Volkanovski. Score, settled, done. He is the better man in that trilogy. So will there be a part 4 if he gets a win? I don't see so. I don't see that happening personally, because there's just nothing there. I mean, there were exciting fights. There were fun fights, but the third time was a little like, and the only reason why we let it get away with it because how close the first 2 were. So that's why we gave it another chance. That's why we said, hey, you know what? Let's do one more time. And a completely just domination for Volkanovski. 4th time, I cannot see it being any different, 100%. So let's just scratch that for the time being. Max Holloway has pretty much defeated everybody in the featherweight division. Max Holloway has not lost a featherweight fight since he fought Conor McGregor back in 2013, I believe. So Max Holloway is definitely right there as being one of the greatest pound for pound, one of the greatest featherweights of all time. But outside of Volkanovski, unless we know what Volkanovski is going to do, unless we know Volkanovski is going to defend his title one more time, or Volkanovski is just going to call it a day and say, you know what, I want to go up to lightweight and challenge Islam Makhachev for that lightweight title that he feels like he won back in February of this year. It really depends for Volkanovski. If Volkanovski does move up, I could see Max Holloway staying around the featherweight division and reclaiming that championship Again, if Volkanovski decides to stay, I feel like Max Holloway should definitely move up to take on the lightweight champions of the world, the lightweights up in there in the world. He does have a win over Charles Oliveira, and he had a really close battle with Dustin Poirier. So, you know, he can have some really fun matchups. Can you imagine a matchup with Max Holloway and Justin Gaethje? How bad that would be? That would be such a badass match. I would love that for sure. Another match with Dustin Poirier. Oh my God, I would love that match for sure. And now the Charles Oliveira of today. Oh my God. I mean, it's just so many fun matchups you could have in the lightweight division. But it's all that remains to be, you know, determined right now. As far as Korean Zombie goes, if he loses this fight after he got a shot with Volkanovski, and now he's taking on another high-profile fight against Max Holloway, I really feel like he maybe should hang it up. Unless he wants to stick around, you know, be somewhat of that gatekeeper role, somewhere of the guy that's going to, you know, hey, take on me. I'm a high-profile name. He's a very fun matchup name. He's a fun fighter to, you know, watch fight and such. So why not? Why not? But me personally, I would like to see Korean Zombie retire, depending on how he looks in this matchup. So guys, let me know in the comments what you think of this matchup. Let me know in the comments on who you think is going to win. Just let me know, guys. Like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.